Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to those of you who are new to my channel. Please consider subscribing to this channel once you've checked out some more of my videos. But let's get into this do's and don't for natural hair. More so I can speak on like 4 type hair, so like the 4A, 4B, 4C type hair. So my hair is in that realm, somewhere in that spectrum, but it's definitely the kinky, less curl definition, and the tighter shrinkage and all of those things. So I'm maybe more so speaking to that hair type. However, most of these tips are going to be able to go for most curly hair textures and natural hair textures that there are. So I hope that this kind of just covers it for you guys and that you enjoy this. And I'll be looking down at my phone just to make sure that I'm remembering my points that I had. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Our do's are pay attention to product ingredients. So that's my first do. I think a lot of the times, especially when you're just starting on your natural hair journey, people are promoting products. You watch your favorite YouTubers, you go in the store, the beauty supply stores, you ask, and people will promote what the newest product is, newest like hottest product, or just whatever the newest thing is in general that they're trying to sell. I think you want to research ingredients that are bad for your hair, that are good for your hair, and then make a decision on if you're going to purchase certain products whenever you see them and you think, you know, you want to try something new. You really do want to go ahead and read that label, point blank period, because if you are picking up products with a lot of like alcohol and mineral oil and things that are going to weigh down your hair, dry out your hair, it's not going to be good, and you're going to waste your money and your hair's not going to feel or look good. Okay, my second do is limit heat use. Now that one I feel like is just self-explanatory. I feel like most of the time you're gonna read and hear when it comes to natural hair, even relaxed hair and other hair textures, not to use so much heat, just because heat will change the structure of your hair. And so I think for naturals, that's where the damage and things come in. If you're like a naturally curly girl and your hair does have a great curl pattern, even if your hair doesn't have such curl definition as mine doesn't, unless I do like a braid out or something, you still don't want to damage that natural structure of your hair. Just because it's not gonna grow, it's gonna be harder to moisturize and make look nice if it has heat damage and actually damages the strands. So you want to limit that heat use, but I'm pretty sure you've heard that several times, and I just want to reiterate for you. My third do is to do your own research. I can sit here all day and tell you what has worked on with my hair. I used to watch, and I still watch, lots of natural hair videos, and they're good just to hear like the different be inspired and just to hear the different tips and different things that people have tried. I personally felt like some people were doing way too much, but at the same time, their hair, you know, was waist length, and for them, maybe it wasn't too much. But I felt like when I dove in and I tried to do so many treatments and, you know, styles and stuff, I overwhelmed myself. I overwhelmed my hair strands. My hair was not growing. It was still breaking at the beginning, especially when I was like transitioning and everything. Just doing too much. I'm a simple girl, but if you feel like, you know, you want to do the treatments and take the vitamins and have this strict regimen and have just so many steps to growing and maintaining healthy hair, that works for you, for your lifestyle. If it doesn't, you know, you might find some of my tips in some of my other natural hair care videos like helpful, because I'm just really simple and laxed with it. You'll learn if you subscribe and keep following along with my hair journey. Fourth do is to work in sections. So comb out your sections. I don't imagine people throwing gobs of stuff on their hair and just detangling as it is like this. Like, separate it. Maybe I do 4 sections. You can get away with 2, like a top and a bottom half, work in those sections. I would suggest at least 4, but just really depends on your hair texture and how easy it is to detangle your hair. My 5th do is to wear protective styles. Protective styles are styles that keep your ends protected for the most part, or just keep all of your hair tucked away when you get like braids, extensions like braid ends and stuff. Definitely protective styling your hair is a savior, but definitely when you're just wearing your hair out, you don't want to wear your hair out like this all the time. You want to bun it, you know, you want to braid it up at night, have some, maybe do some tighter curls that won't fall on your shirt or your shoulder, on your sweaters and things like that. It'll just break off your ends and you'll never see that growth past your shoulder. Okay, now switching over to our don'ts. Don't do it, girl, don't do it. Okay, so number 1 on my don't list is let your hair get tangled. Don't let your hair get tangled. If you keep your hair detangled, it won't ever get that tangled. You won't have to do so much detangling when you do sit down to wash your hair or do, you know, different styles on your hair. You won't spend all this time detangling if you don't ever let it get so tangled to where you have a problem. Okay, so number 2 on my don't list is don't sleep with loose hair. So how my hair is, I do not sleep with it like this. First of all, I put a cream base on my hair and like a curling cream base and a curly product, and then go ahead and braid my hair. Braid or twist my hair, and then actually like wrap it up either into the little bantu knots or literally just pin the braids across each other down to my head. And then sometimes I wear my bonnet, like a satin bonnet or silk bonnet, and then I have a silk pillowcase. So I really try to minimize breakage and rubbing of all your hair together and against, you know, your cotton sheets and all those things. Like, you want to protect your hair, do not sleep with it loose. Don't color your hair constantly. Don't switch back and forth, and really do your research on the type of dye that you're using. Go to a professional. You know, try not to mess up your hair. It's gonna change your hair to color it anyways, but you know, try your best to keep it healthy, not damage it, over damage it when you're coloring your hair. Don't wear tight hairstyles. Tight hairstyles in the form of your weaved hairstyles, braids, that's pulling on your edges, or just your regular day-to-day if you're doing different updos and things like that. Don't wear tight hairstyles and band your hair up in that hair tie to where it's pulling on your edges. There's no point. You're going to just pull your hair out. Pull your hair out to have a sleek hairstyle. Accept your hair as it is. It's most natural hair, bushy, curly, has lots of volume. Play off of that as much as you can. Try not to restrict your hair to what it's not, and your hair will probably never be in a too tight of a hairstyle. At the end, because it's just like a journey tip, so just not to give up on your journey. And I just mean, you're going to hit snags, different things are gonna happen to stress you out, or you know, you slack in taking care of your hair sometimes. It's just life. Relax. Don't give up just because you're having a hard time keeping up as far as spending time to actually detangle your hair and things like that. Don't give up on your journey. You want to stick with it because that's the only way you're going to see results. And if you don't stick with it, then you're never going to be able to see where your hair can get to lengthwise, health-wise, volume-wise. So take all those tips and stick to your journey, And don't forget to thumbs up this video. Let me know what you guys would like to see next, or what you guys would like me to talk about next, show you next when it comes to natural hair videos. I want to try to produce some more for you guys because I see that a lot of you respond well to them. So thumbs up, leave me comments. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in the next video.